It's Saturday, April 11th, maybe the 12th, 2020, and these are the limbs that I pulled down so far. These were snapped off of the trees. I never had any in other winters. This year I had a ton of snapped off limbs. And besides that, here's a trailer full over here. I have to unload this yet. Here's a face cord, or a full cord, 3 face cords of popple that I split by hand. You were with me when I picked this up on Old Highway 64. And I'm saving 5 pretty good sized rounds for you. You said you wanted them. So there they are. Here's 7 full cords that I split by hand with the axe. And when I split by hand, it makes a mess. It took me one afternoon to clean this up. And if I go to the other side, remember there's 3 rows here. 1, 2, 3. And this is the side I've been splitting on. There's my splitting block. I gotta clean all this up. This will take an afternoon. And this one right here was some of that gnarly stuff. It was just all twisted and hard to split. And the same with this. Hard to split stuff. I had used a steel wedge and a sledgehammer on almost every piece. Here's 1 face cord of hardwood that I moved. This hardwood was sitting in that empty spot. And I still got to move this one. There's 1 here and 1 here. These 2 have to get moved. Down to here. So I'll have 3 face cords or 1 cord of hardwood. All the rest of this then will be softwood, popple. Here's some more limbs I gotta pull down. Looks like the tops of these just snapped off from the snow load. There's a bunch of them right there. I already pulled about 2 trailer loads out of here. There's a bunch of it laying right here. And some more I gotta pull down right there. I already took a bunch out of here, but there's still a bunch laying on the ground that I gotta come back and pick up. This stuff is just laying all over. This stuff was laying across the trail in the winter, and I had to come out in the snow and just get it off the trail. And there's a bunch more of it over there, and there's trees in there that are snapped off that I have to take down. I'm on one of my trails, and during the winter a lot of these trees snapped off, and I just had to come in and clear the trail out. But all these trees have to be cleared up. They're all snapped off and bent over. Just a ton of them right in here. There were some big ones in there that blew over, and I took them down already. And you can see some of them that are snapped off and leaning into other trees. Lots to take down here. It's just dead and it's going to fall over. All these are leaning way over. These have to come down. Here are some more that have blown over or snapped off from all the snow. I gotta take these down. And I can't even get, I'm on my trail here, but I can't get through because I got stuff like this I have to take down. And that one over there, that's going right across the trail. I gotta take that one down. Here's some more that I had to cut off. I just cut it up because it was laying across the trail. Now I got to come back and pick it up. And all of these that are laying on the ground and bent over, those all have to come down. You haven't seen the property in a while. Well, there was a bunch in here that I already pulled down. One little patch of snow left. That's a couple of trailer loads right there. My pond is plumb full. It's right up to the edge. Water is right there, and some of it's seeping through, getting in over on the trail here. In my woods, it's just all water in my woods because the groundwater is so high right now. All kinds of snapped off trees that I have to go in and take down. But it's just so wet in there right now. The water's right up to the top of the bank. Another 3 inches, I'd have water under my ATV tires. My pond has never been this full. Now I'm in the woods out by the road out front. There's some big trees in here where the top snapped off. There's 2 of them right there. Nice trees, but I got to get in here and get them before they rot, because popple rots so darn fast. And a bunch of trees that are just down on the ground that were blown over during the winter, I don't know if they were blown over or just broke off. When popple gets to be a certain age, it just starts to weaken. So I think a lot of this popple is ready to come down. But we got some big ones up there. I got to get those down, because I can't drive in here with the ATV, because that sucker could fall anytime. So I got to get him down. I pulled a bunch of limbs off this tree, but there's still some more to pull down. Yeah, some big limbs hanging in here. I gotta get them. oaks that I bought 3 or 4 years ago. I've got 6 full cords of that out here. That's about a year's supply. There's some there I have to pick up. This is all pine for when I want to have a bonfire outside. So that's what I've been up to, sweetie. But I like doing it all. But I sure miss you and love you. So God bless you, sweetie. God keep you safe, give you peace and hope. Bye, sweetie.